Hey, Blessed Tribe. It's Coach Jess. I'm back again with another mental health motivational word. Feeling 100% rejuvenated, 100% trained to go. Okay. I have been meeting with so many Blessed Tribe members behind the scenes. I am just so grateful that you guys choose me each and every time to be your life coach, to be your emotional support through your challenging times. I am so humble and so amazed that God has sent me so many people along this journey. As I shared my testimony before, I started my channel because of the loss of my mom. I wanted to make sure I did not get deeper in darkness, and God has taken this channel and done what He wanted it to do. And I'm just so grateful for you on today. If this is your very, very first time, welcome, welcome. I'm your coach Jess. If you are returning, you already know what you're about to get. Okay. I hope that you guys had a fabulous Halloween. I hope that you guys had some time with your kids. I baked some cookies with London. Okay. I know I got to get back on that trail and begin to walk. Okay. But God say in this season, He's wanting us to really focus on family, really focus on modeling what we need to model to our children. For some reason, excuse me, God has been putting in my spirit to just talk to you guys about kids. Listen, it's something about the kids. We got to make sure that we are modeling and showing the kids the way that they shall go. Okay. And God say that they will not astray from it. Okay. They will remember the time that you spent with them. They will remember the time that you cuddle with them. London just told me, Mom, we're missing my cuddles. I have not cuddled with you in a long time. Kids pay attention to the smallest details, to the things that you think do not matter. When she told me, I was like, cuddling, I thought am like an amazing mom. I thought I had it all together, right? And London's like, no, you have not cuddled with me in a while. I thought that was so very sweet. But it was her communicating that she's missing that intimate touch with her mom. The same thing, even with your teenage children, rub them on the back, give them a hug, give them an encouraging word, make them understand that they don't have to have all of these items and these things to be valuable. Make sure that they feel good about themselves. Make sure that you are providing them with nutritious foods, with exercise opportunities, with enrichment opportunities, showing them the way. By you setting standards and boundaries in your own life, it's going to show them, hey, my mom doesn't tolerate that, so I can't tolerate that. My dad doesn't tolerate that, so I'm not going to tolerate that. My family in my house don't talk to one another like that, don't problem solve like that. So I'm not going to go out here and build relationships that are not resemble the positive things that I have been modeled in my own household. So get your households in order. Make sure that they are up to the kingdom standard, which is excellent. God say that we have to have excellent love, affection, go after our purpose with excellence, talk to the people in the community with excellence, place orders with an excellent attitude, be optimistic, smile at random people at the grocery store, wave, be courteous, keep a smile on your face. Okay, that is going to take your life to another level. And secondly, I wanted to just encourage you guys on today. Make sure that you are listening to your own discernment, your own judgment. God say it's on point, target's eye. Okay, do not think for a second that you do not have the equipped and the qualities that you need to be able to combat any darkness or diversity or challenge or adversary that come your way. God say that you are more than equipped to prepare and prepared, ready to take these giants out. You are not just going to be standing here as a borrower your whole life. You are not going to be in a stage where you do not have the things that you need, your essential needs and desires. You are not going to be in lack your whole life. Already see yourself at the promised land. Already see yourself at the prosperous season you want to be. Already see yourself at the weight that you desire, at the house you want to live in, working the job or the career or the business that you prefer to work in. Already see your hair just flourishing. Already see that your kids are prosperous, that you're driving what you want to drive, vacationing where you want to vacation. You're already at the spiritual awakening that you desire to have. God say in this season, get to where He have you to be. Get to your promised land. You're only 100 miles away. And God wanted me to get on here to tell you guys, listen, if you have not sown and invested in yourself in this season, stop worrying about hanging on to an amount of money and let God release it. Release it in the kingdom. Not just, excuse me, I'm still getting over just a little bit, a little residue, but I'm almost at 100%. Okay. So God say, stop holding on to a chokehold with this little bit of finances that you got. And I'm calling it little bit because whatever you got, God want to multiply towards it. Even if you think that it is a large number, even if you think that it is a prosperous number, God say, listen, he got more. He's about multiplication. God don't know nothing about addition. He goes straight to multiplication. You know, when you learn about, please excuse my dear Aunt Salad, you're supposed to do certain stuff in order. God said he goes straight to the forget the equation and the parentheses and all that. He goes straight to the multiplication. God say whatever he's going to add to you, if he took something out, he's going to multiply something that was more valuable there. Do not get distracted, okay? On your journey to your promised land, to your victorious season, to where you are about to crush the giant in your life, God say, do not get distracted. Everything except the kitchen sink is about to be thrown at you, meaning that every demon in hell is about to rise up because you are about to defeat the thing your parent got taken out by. You are about to defeat the thing about lack of marriage and love and boundaries in your family. You are about to defeat the thing that made people drop out of college or not tell the truth or steal and lead misleading lives. You are about to destroy and dismantle all of those negative things that have been in your bloodline. You are about to be the slayer. You about to get Goliath's head. You are so close, only 100 yards away. God is saying, do not give up in this next season. Do not get wore out. Remember that you are not the hare in the equation. You are the tortoise. Nice and steady wins the race. You may have to crawl, you may have to walk, you may have to scoot your way to the finish line. But God say, long as you don't give up, long as you do not get defeated, long as you do not allow the enemy to drag you back to darkness where you just came from. You have worked hard. You have been trailblazing a path in this right direction. God say, do not allow the enemy to get in your head and send you back to wandering around in darkness for 40 years. God say he's raising up a new generation. That generation is in you. Do not go back to the old things that do not serve you. God say he got plans to prosper you. His plans, not to harm you, but to make you prosperous, okay? God say do not go back to those negative things. And when distractions come, just already know, I'm telling you, family drama and distractions are going to be on an on-time high. Do not get caught up in this drama. Do not get caught up in things that are not associated with your assignment. If you are unclear about your assignment, you need to get with a life coach, get with a therapist, get to your healing, because you cannot afford for things to keep going the way they're going. You cannot afford to keep living the lifestyle you've been living. You cannot afford to live in that same income bracket, you and your kids, for the next couple of generations. They can't afford to do that. They're going to get left behind. It's up to you to trailblaze a way so they won't have to struggle so hard, so they won't have to get it out the mud so hard, so that they won't have to figure everything out from ground zero. Do it for the youth that's coming up behind you. Do it for the next generation if you don't have enough in you to do it for yourself. Break away from toxic marriages, toxic relationships, toxic business partners, and dead jobs that are not serving you or serving your purpose. Get into positions where you can use your purpose, where you can get into kingdom leadership, where you can learn how to be on time, how to even care about being professional, how to do a skill that you've desired to do. Get with somebody under that leadership so you can learn to do that thing. So eventually you can open up your own business. You can start gaining your own clientele. You can start taking a course to develop your own skills. God say this is not the season to follow behind other people. Remember, his vote is the majority. You don't need the whole community to come and vote for you and to give you a letter of interest. You don't need any of that to go where God is about to take you. Okay, so just make sure you don't get distracted, because distractions are on an on-time high for Coach Jess. I want you guys to know that I am no different as your leader. Whatever I tell you guys about is coming after me 10 times harder, because I'm the person that's pulling you up and helping you get to your promised land. All of us are about to get there together. So of course the enemy is going to attack me. Of course the enemy is going to meet me at my front door. Of course the enemy is going to try to take me out and make me sick. Of course the enemy is kind of going to try to make me feel like what I'm doing is not impacting the earth. God say, no, it's not the case. You have to not get distracted in this season. You are well equipped with all the tools that you need. These videos have given you everything that you have needed to plow forward and be successful in this prosperity harvest season. So go get your blessing, go get your anointing, go get prosperity, go get in luxury. If that's something that you desire, go and live a prosperous life of peace, of joy, of abundance, of prosperity, of hope, and a future, and all that good stuff. Okay? Do not stay in darkness. Get into community. If this is your community, welcome. If this is your community, welcome to the Blessed Tribe. I love you. I love you. You're welcome here. I will be supporting you guys each and every day. As distractions come, you just have to kind of be like a boxer. You got to be dodging them. You got to be paying attention, or you're going to get your lights knocked out, okay? Do not let the enemy knock your lights out. God say this is a season where he needs you to stand up in the kingdom. He needs you to be all that you can be in this season. Not only just to say, hey, I did it, but it's to say, hey, I did it for my children. Hey, I did it for the generation to come behind me. Hey, I did it for my grandparents and great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents who didn't have the opportunity to live the life that I'm living on today. God say, when you do it, you're not pressing play just for yourself. You're pressing play for everything that's attached to you. Your children is going to live a life of peace and prosperity and exposure and experiences that you had no idea even existed for somebody that age. Sometimes I think about kids, they are so spoiled in a way of they don't even know how good they got it. They're so entitled. And God say, if those are some of the people that you're seeing, if you're seeing your kids have a little bit of entitlement, bring them back to reality so that they can know everything will not be given to them. Even my own daughter, she has not been doing everything she's supposed to be doing in school. So sometimes we have to take away some things. We have to say, listen, reel it on back in. Come back to your common senses, your higher level thinking, so that you can know that when you go out, not only is your mother modeling excellence, you have to model excellence and do what that teacher tells you to do, and sit down and make sure that you're getting the education that they are providing you at this time in your life. Even with your kids, require them to treat the adults in their life with respect. Require them to use their manners when they go out into public. Require them to, start figuring out what their gift is. I even talked to London. London, what's your gift? She said, Mommy, I know my gift. Let me tell you all about it. And we'll have a whole back and forth about her just getting into conversation and thinking about what is she birthed here to do. Not just to be my daughter or to be somebody's employee, but God birthed her here for a reason, for a purpose. Same thing with your children. So protect them, love on them, let them know when distractions come and when the enemy is trying to be used to their friends and peers, not to get sucked up into that, but to be a person who can speak life into that. Teach them how to set boundaries, even as adults. Boundaries, say no. Say that's not going to work for me. Let's move around a little bit. I'm unavailable. Can't make it. Oh, I have plans to go here. I got plans to go there. I can't be there at your beck and call every time you call. Start teaching your kids these things early. You start modeling that to them so it can be like second nature when somebody try to take advantage of them or try to get them to get off of their course and get on another course that has nothing to do with their assignment. We all got to get in alignment. God say distractions will come, but it's okay. Just know, hey, that's a distraction that doesn't have anything to do with my assignment. I have to keep plowing forward in the kingdom. I love you guys. Again, I hope you guys had a fabulous Halloween. And, just getting into some activities that the kids may enjoy. It's all for fun. Just try to love on them and spend time with them. I'm feeling like a big kid because I enjoy getting some of the candy and baking and getting into some activities. Again, like I shared before, I tap into my counsel. I tap into things that I need to keep my mental health on course this season. I'm hoping that you guys are being courageous and investing where it needs to be invested in, because without your mind, the enemy can definitely destroy everything you've been working for. So don't let the enemy use you in this way, making you feel like you don't need it. Don't invest that, because this Christmas gift or something is more important than your mental health. Sow into whatever is going to help fill your cup. You may have to just sow time. Listening to this video is just sowing time. Things like that. So I just wanted to get on here very casually today and just talk to you guys and share some words that was on my heart. I love you. Have a fabulous Wednesday. Okay. I hope that you guys are plowing through this week, not making any excuses for things that you need to do and have not done. God say create a list. Latoya, when I went to go see her, she said, think of 3 things you can do each day. And if you don't get all 3 of them done, put number 3 back at number 1 and start adding to it each and every day. I was doing a journal write as I was listening to Eric Thomas, and he was instructing us to write down all of our issues and our problems and things that we want to release over to God. So I did that activity early, just releasing and just getting some things out. And I want to just share those things with you guys because they're practical tools and practical tips that you can use to plow forward in the kingdom. We're all in this thing together. When they call you and say it's time for you to rise and come to before great men, I want you guys to be ready. When you get the email and when they call you up and say, we need to fly you here, we need you to be invited here, we need you to do this, we need you to produce that, we need that gift here, I want you to be prepared and ready and having that confidence and that endurance ability to be able to do what they asking you to do, because God said he got great things for you, not small things. That's why God's name is always spelled with the capital G. Put some respect on that. God does not come in small doses. He multiplies, not add. He multiply, okay? So I'm hoping that this word encouraged you on today. If you've never sewn into a life coach session, never heard about life coaching, or always sitting on the fence, watching everybody else get their healing, God say it's time for you to get tagged into the game. It's time for you to start getting into your healing, getting into your purpose, getting into your gifts, get into prosperity and peace and abundance, and do away with all the negative things that's not serving you. Come to the increasing side of faith and religion and Christianity and all that good stuff that people talk about him. Don't let the enemy keep on using you and destroying you. Come over here to prosperity so you can see what it looks like to prosper in the kingdom, to think about the upward things in the kingdom, okay? I love you guys. Have a great and prosperous Wednesday. I love you. I love you. Continue to like the video, subscribe to the video before you leave. I'm going to be right back up here tomorrow giving you guys another mental health motivational word. I love you. God bless and have a great day.